Bella macchina! Mi piace, è tutti bella. Ciao ragazzi e benvenuto nel nostro Spyder del 90° anniversario della Maserati. Welcome guys to our official reveal and presentation of the Maserati 90th anniversary Spyder. A vehicle with a limited production run of only 90 cars in 2005. This is one of only 15 right-hand drives and the only example in South Africa, which makes it rather special. It makes me rather proud to be able to share this moment with you and the next video where I will highlight some of the unique and bespoke features that make this car a truly collectible Maserati. I hope you enjoy it and let's get right to it. Those that are familiar with the car will obviously recognize that it is based on the Spyder. However, it does have the complete GranSport body kit, which is a lot more muscular. It has a lot more presence. Those beautiful side skirts come out quite a bit out of the side of the car and give the car a really good and strong stance on the road. So also part of the 90, the headlight housing on the inside has been finished with a contrasting gray, and that's to sort of accentuate the lines of the bonnet of the car. The chrome grille, this very beautiful and shiny chrome grille, is also exclusive to the 90 model, and the condition of the front end here is pretty much perfect. There isn't any serious stone chips or marks. It really is in concourse shape. So I'm not even gonna go into detail in terms of condition. It is a nearly perfect car. Carrying on to these wheels, these beautiful, once again bespoke and exclusive to the 90, a ball polish finish, so it's not quite chrome, but it's got a nice little shine to it, and it really does look amazing when the car is rolling, and especially when this paint is exposed to the sunlight, it does pop incredibly. Following on through to the fender here, this is a really significant little touch. It's a link to Maserati's racing heritage, and it is a tribute or a homage to Juan Manuel Fangio's victory in the 1957 Formula One Grand Prix in his Maserati 250F. Obviously Maserati, one of the oldest brands. It's now, so if this was 2005 90th anniversary, that would make Maserati 107 years old today. So there is plenty of pedigree with the Trident, and you can see another beautiful Trident over here embossed into the headrest on the seat, but we'll get to the really pretty interior just now. And of course, who else but motor design royalty, Giorgetto Giugiaro, the man that's responsible for like 80% of all Ferrari designs through the years. Look at it. It's his work here. The man is a genius. Probably the most distinguishing part of the design of the car is this rear roll hoop fairing, and it is completely made of carbon fiber. But there's even more here. So if you look really closely, have a look there. There's a blue polyester weave through the carbon fiber, which complements the Anniversario blue paint on the car. With the roof down, obviously it is concealed when the roof is up, and the roll hoops have got body color on it and the same carbon fiber with the blue weave inside it, if you can see it there. This is quite a neat little touch. The seat back shell also finished in body color. Now let's have a look at this interior. So it is a combination of scuro blue, navy blue leather with the embossed Trident, which I've shown you already before, and something called technical cloth, which is a fabric that was extensively used in race cars of the time, including the MC12 Maserati, which was based on the Ferrari Enzo, or rather the Enzo was actually based on the MC12, but we won't get into that debate. Spyder CambioCorsa, and the dash also has the combination of the fabric and the blue leather, which is not showing any signs of wear or shrinkage or any of that kind of stuff. So it is really in beautiful condition. There's nothing to really critique around here. A little bit of sort of regular wear on the bolster, but it's so minor, and there's definitely no scuffing or scratching or anything like that around here. The center console houses your handbrake, as well as this very dainty little lever, which is the gear selector. So you basically pull it up and then you engage gear forward, and then the same for reverse. And again, you've got that carbon fiber finish throughout the cabin, and so everything just ties in together really beautiful. Here is the Maserati little emblem, confirming number 41 out of 90. So this is the centerpiece of the cabin here, just reminding you that you're driving something truly special and bespoke. Alright, so let's just have another look at these seats. Passenger seat, virtually unmarked, and driver's seat also in very, very presentable condition. No serious scuffs or marks or anything like that. The door cards, all finished with leather and the fabric, and we've got little compartments in here, the door handles, and it's got fully electric seats. And the steering wheel also has the carbon fiber with the little blue weave of polyester inside it. Very pretty and very ergonomic, nice to hold. It's got a slightly squared off top, and it is nice to hold it onto the carbon fiber. It is rather special, more special than just holding onto the leather. Okay, so here you obviously have an automatic mode on the CambioCorsa, but it does chow the clutch quite a bit. So I would advise learn how to use CambioCorsa, because it is actually a very rewarding experience if you know how to use it. Lights and all the different switches, all in really nice condition. This is just a little shelf, nice handy place to put your phone. So my phone fits in there perfectly, and that's where I keep it. Vehicle's mileage is now at 35,603 kilometers. I've done about close to 1,000 Ks in the car when I first got it. I did want to experience it. I found personally that this car really needs to warm up before you can get any joy out of it, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to do that, for all the oils and everything to get through it, and then man, does it come alive. And in here also, once again, everything is nice and neat. You've got the connector for the trickle charger, which does come with the car, so an original Maserati one, and your inflatable spare wheel with the tire puncture pump and lock nut key and all of that stuff is in there. In here is the Becker Silverstone 6-disc changer. Then again, why would you want it? Because you want to hear the sound of this motor. And while we're talking about the motor, let's pop that open and have a look at this. So this is a 4.2, codenamed F136, which is a joint development between Ferrari and Maserati. It is the same motor that you find in the F430, later a version of the same engine in the 458. It was also in all the Maserati Gran Turismos that followed, as well as the Quattroporte. In this variant, it is the 4.2, which pushes out 287 kilowatt and 460 newton meters torque. Okay, let's fire up just before we end off this little video. Here's your little key with quite a beautiful little keychain. So you put it into the slot, but you don't start the car with the key. There is a start button just over here, and you fire that up, and she comes alive. No vibrations or anything like that through the car, and yeah, let me do a courtesy little rev, because Maserati is all about the sound, right? Ready? Okay guys, well that brings me to the conclusion of my video presentation of our Maserati 90th anniversary Spyder. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I welcome your feedback, and if you have any questions or you would like to know any more specifics about this car, please do get in touch. As I mentioned in the video as well, I have done my due diligence and carried out a full inspection report from Maserati Cape Town, top to bottom check, which did bring me to a couple of invoices from Maserati Cape Town. Not cheap, but not too scary, and a vehicle like this certainly deserving of being kept and maintained in concourse condition, and that is the way that it will be delivered to its new keeper. And this is pretty neat. I found this somewhere deep in the internet, an original 90 specific brochure, which has got lots of photos and information and technical data about the car when it was released in 2005, racing heritage, etc. So something just kind of nice to add to the presentation. And well, voila, that brings me to the end of the presentation, and thank you for watching, and I bid you farewell. Arrivederci ragazzi, ciao.